Y'all, listen, somebody is not collective. You're not really realizing why that relationship isn't working out. There is a karmic in the background, y'all. And I promise you, this karmic that's in the background is pitiful. Okay? And it's sad. Look at this. Judgment, Ten of Swords. How that come out first? Church bells ring when the judgment card comes through the building. Y'all know this karmic. Y'all, she is she's pathetic. I just can't say that enough. There's something wrong with her. Ten of Swords, Judgment and Ten of Swords. It's like she starts at the bottom. Y'all, she starts at the bottom. She's just a whole loser. Okay, I'm telling you the truth. Y'all can get mad. Some people like, I feel sorry for the karmic. Feel sorry for you if you want to. But she's bottom feeding at the bottom of the barrel, and that's just what's true. Okay, we see heart with the key. Time to celebrate. What is it she's trying to celebrate? The past, okay? This woman thinks she has a past to celebrate. She thinks that that man is one of a kind, baby. She thinks that man is a whole unicorn out here in these streets. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? This is Psalms 27:1, but this is the worship that this woman has put on this man. Insert name here. Sir. Sir, what your name is? Let's do a letter. Oh, baby, Orenthal. I took it there. P, baby, Orenthal P. Fox. I don't know who he is, okay? But the Orenthal Fox is my life and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Orenthal Fox is the stronghold of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? Let us not forget that idolatry exists out here in these streets. Many of the karmics, that's one of the most karmic things about them, and don't let nobody tell you no different, is that they have replaced God with a masculine. They have replaced God with baby Petey. Or they didn't replace God with Paquan. They didn't replace God with Ivan. And they are worshiping him. They are worshiping him. They have called him into deityship with or without his knowledge, but certainly with his approval. Okay? God keeps an eye on his friends. His ears pick up every moan and groan. This woman regards him as the law. She obeys him. She does whatever he tells her to do. He is her Psalm 34:15. She does whatever this man tells her to do. Let your unfailing love surround us, all for his love, just to get his love. Lord, for our hope is in you alone, baby. Her hope is in King. That's probably his name, girl. King alone. That is who she worships. That is who she believes in. Okay? That is who she will take a leap of faith for. That is who she is in love with, and she is unlikely to change. Let me tell y'all, this is somebody that is in the background of a masculine's life who is in the collective, okay? This worship committee is in the background of this man's life. I can't make it no clearer than that. It's some decisions you're going to have to make. We see it's up to you. It's some decisions you're going to have to make on and about this man, because he is her Lord and Savior, baby. He is her Lord and Savior. Love spell. This has weaved a love spell on this man, on this masculine. He is addicted to this woman because this woman worships him. I don't believe that the woman is, look at this. He can't get rid of her. And it's actually some long suffering. There is some long suffering. This man has got swords all through himself. There is long suffering attached to this man's relationship with this woman. He is not proud of her or something. Okay, something about her. He literally bleeds at the mention of her. This is not a woman that he feels good about. This is a woman that is causing him, his addiction to this woman is causing him stress. It is causing him irritation. This man doesn't like to talk about her. We got a sword going through this man's throat area, his throat chakra. He doesn't like to talk about her. He doesn't like to think about her. It hurts him that he needs her, and he doesn't really care that he goes over her house. So this man is possessed by this karmic and her energy, because how is it that he doesn't really want to be in the relationship, but he can't get out of it? This man is possessed. He's not telling people about this. He's not talking about his thoughts about her. He's not making it clear what his feelings for her are. He really is not. He's not making anything clear as it relates to her or in regards to her. He really is playing down his relationship with this woman. He's ashamed of something like that. He's not even telling anybody about her. He's not telling people he keep going over her house, walking over her house. This man got swords through his knees. It's painful for him. The swords, we know, is all about thoughts, right? Logic. Okay, and if you didn't know, now you know. This man is in a position where it hurts him to think that he keeps going over her house, but he keeps going over there. It hurts him to think that he feels a way about her, but he keeps feeling a way. It hurts him to think that he be wanting to talk about her and that he be giving her oral and all that. It hurts him to think that, but he keeps doing it. It hurts him that he's doing it, but he keeps doing it. It hurts him that he thinks about this woman, okay? He feels she's not even that close to his heart. Y'all, this sword ain't even that close to this man's heart. There's a distance between his heart and her, yet he still can't leave her behind. He is obsessed with her. He cannot stop, especially somebody giving this lady oral, baby. This is something he's ashamed of. I'm feeling nauseous. He's sick and nauseous at the thought of how he moves when it comes to her, yet he can't stop moving like that when it comes to her. So y'all already know, for it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God. This woman looks to him as somebody who has saved her. She worships him, okay? She worships him whole time, y'all see these scissors. This man actually wants some type of cord cutting. If he knew how to get free of her is exactly what he would be. If he knew how to get free of her, he would be free of her. God is our refuge and strength in a very present time of trouble. But yet, every time this woman gets in trouble, she running to him. She making him feel like a hero. We don't know how to turn on the TV. And he got to run over there. Y'all know Shalonica can't cut the TV on. I got to run over there. It's that type of tea. He doesn't know how to not show up for her because she's worshiping him. She has turned this man into her altar space, and he can't stop letting her worship him. He can't stop thinking about her and being stuck on her because she's worshiping him. Child, this man has low-key been possessed, okay? This woman has been very bold, okay, in her possession of him. Very bold. She's taken all types of risks to keep him at the forefront of her life. This woman has risked her reputation and everything else. This woman has found ways to usurp this man's strength. She is very, very, very demonic, tricky. This is goddess energy, demonic goddess energy. But I bet you any amount of money this man thinks she's a victim. She can't get along by herself. She can't make it alone, baby. Not only is she making it alone, she's dragging you with her, you fool. Kali, endings and beginnings. There is some type of dark wrath that is just around the bend from this relationship. Anytime, any moment, it's about to go down. When we see Kali, shout out to her. Okay, it's about to go down. The cycle for it started this month because we're still in March. But whatever time you may end up watching this video, it starts the month, whatever month you're looking at, this is the month that the cycle starts cycling for whatever it is that's coming to this situation. Baby, this man that found himself in something. This is something that may hit at sunset, okay? Sometime this month at night on a foggy day, So there's something otherworldly that's coming to this. Something is about to portal in as it relates to this situation. And I'm telling you, I feel like this is something that's coming to the collective. It doesn't feel like a one man, one woman thing to me. Sometimes things do, obviously, but this does not feel like that. This feels like a collective move is coming through the building, okay? There's a collective shift coming through. At night, we saw at sunset, we see at night, okay, or at noon. So anytime during the day, y'all. At dawn. Dawn is very significant because this kind of, well, I guess demon time is more like twilight. Okay. But it's starting to give very Luciferian energy. So within the year, some type of knowledge. When we see at dawn, that's giving very much morning star energy. Some type of knowledge is going to come out into the room. Something is about to come out. This man has been sitting over there being stuck in this worship cycle with this very crafty, very tricky karmic energy, who has found a way to keep this man tethered to her, and it is through worship. Okay, something may be coming in summer, y'all. It is through worship. 5 of Cups energy. This man mourns every time, y'all. Once again, we see this oral energy coming through. Every time this man performs that on her, he's miserable. What kind of shit? But she's got him in a marriage. 4 of Wands. She's got him trapped in some type of a marriage. Okay? This man been wanting to walk away. He can't even walk away from her. He is possessed. This woman she has manipulated and used idolatry to control this masculine who is obviously very weak. Okay? He got to be weak because he's totally susceptible to this little game she's playing. And I'm sorry, but he shouldn't be. That's just my opinion. When you covered in grace and you're spiritually connected, you can't be taken apart by no sickly, weak succubus like this. I'm just telling you the truth. This is a damn shame. He has no he has done no self-care. Thank you, Spirit. He has done no self-care. He has done no praying. He is locked in a connection, y'all. Intense connection comes through in reverse. This ain't even intense. And he's angry with her. Can't forgive her. Okay, we see no energy coming through. Patience, okay? This man is not able to forgive her. Patience even comes through in the reverse. He's impatient. He's mad. He's upset. So this man has a lot of emotional issues as it relates to this particular woman. He wants to be able to get out of this and get into 6 of Wands energy. He wants to be able to move through this and win his manhood back and fast. We see a year from now in reverse, baby, and fast, okay? He doesn't even consider this lady to be a deep friendship for him. Not at all, okay? He may be in a situation where his pets don't even like her. Pets coming through in reverse, like that's a signal of some kind for him. But he can't let her go, y'all. This is a mess. This is demonic possession at its finest. And people don't realize a lot of times how many different ways these karmic witches will come in and control a weak man. And then the collective be sitting on the other side of it thinking this man is a divine masculine because he's out in public acting like he's something different. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. What is this man out in public acting like? Why did I say that? Where'd that come from? He out in public acting like he who, y'all? Let me pull another random card. Y'all know how we do. Who he out in public pretending to be? He pretending to be somebody out here in these streets. Okay, he's desperate. Judgment comes through once again, y'all. Once again, we see this man tied. This man be out here tied to other women, pretending to be a family man, pretending to be a man of God, pretending to be a divine masculine. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes to the building. Y'all already know, pretending to be a divine masculine, taking women on vacation. But everybody that be with him, somehow you feel like low-key is something secretive about it. Like he's not taking you all the way over to that next, like making it official. Everybody ends up like, why you not taking it there? You don't feel like he's taking it all the way there. Okay? Domestic happiness and devoted affection. This man acts like he's a family man. He wants a family with you. Everything's great. He's all about the collective. He's ready to literally cancel, clear, delete anybody else. I'm clearing the stage for you. I'm clearing the stage for you. I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to be your support system, your advisor, your guide, okay? Staff during difficult times. The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease, but she won't let him go. But she won't let him go. She won't let him go. She is faithful to her God. It never ends. Her mercy for him never ceases. Y'all know what this is, Lamentation 3:22. This woman looks at whatever situations that he do out there in the street, because it said mercies never cease. She never stops having mercy for him. She's treating him like he's not a man with his own mind. The man go out here in the street, get another woman. She be like, mind games, Jedi mind tricks. She be like, y'all see the mercies. She be like, that's okay. I forgive you for being in that relationship with her, with a real woman. You don't know no better. You got everything you need right here. If you need to take time and be in that relationship with her, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to still cook for you. I'm going to still buy you a car. I'm going to still put down on you a barbershop. I'm going to still pay for you to take a trip to Germany. I'll still pay for you to get your continuing education credits for the corporate opportunity. I'm going to continue to support you as you move towards your promotion because she doesn't know you like I do. You're weak. You're confused. You don't get it. I'm what you need. You don't need that lady. That lady, you don't know. You're confused. I have to stay here for you because you get confused so easily. Poor boy, poor thing, oh my God. I worship you. I love you. I'm never going to let you get away because I realize that you don't realize what you're supposed to be doing. You already have it all in me. So I'll stay here. Go on, take her on vacation. When you realize that you're making a bad decision, that no one's going to love you like I love you, no one's going to pay $10,000 for you to go out here and open up a whole barbershop that failed, and then they'll give you another $10,000 right behind that one to open up a corporate opportunity and invest poorly and lose that money, and then they'll give you another $5,000. When you realize that there's nobody else that's going to be for you what I've been, okay? Tell me who's going to love you, okay? Like I did. When you realize 112, when you realize 112 in the building, then you'll be back. Because I'm all you need. I'm an all-consuming dark deity. I'm consuming your soul and making it look like I worship you and I'm your friend. Okay? We on that type of time. This lady sits there, unrequited love. She's not going to leave, baby. She's not going to leave. And technically, this card was in reverse. I don't know. I just slipped around and put it back the right way. She's not going to accept being an unrequited love, baby. No, ma'am. Unrequited where? Who's going to be singing Rocket Love? Not her. Baby, she wish she would say, you drop me back down to this cold, cold world. My girl said, I don't get dropped down to the cold, cold world. Okay? I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be the one left standing at the end of the day. That is how this woman believes she's supposed to be moving around. So this man, he goes out here, he tries to take control of himself, of his own life, get a new woman, take her on vacation, let her know I'm here, I'm the God, I'm the guide, I'm the guider, the advisor, I'm the one. She ain't gonna that's okay, I'll sit there and wait. He could have a baby with another woman. Does someone say, you had a baby, yeah. I get it, you were confused. We on that type of time. You didn't realize who was best for you. You keep getting it wrong, Tyrone. We on that type of time. Inconsiderate. Act with compassion and kindness. Be thoughtful and polite. It just feels better on the inside. Listen, she doesn't care about being considerate of him moving on with his life. That's something she gonna keep to herself. This lady pretends to be something she's not on the outside, but in real life, she don't give a damn about this man. She's going to worship him into submission if it kills her. He thinks that she's soft. No, she's not. She playing very old school, very dark, feminine games. Trust, okay? The Lord bless you and keep you. Benediction. I used to have to sing this in high school, y'all. The Lord bless you and keep. Come on now. The Lord makes his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Okay, we used to have to get down that in high school. Feel fun. Okay, whatever. Shout out to anybody that had to do that in high school. But let me tell you something. His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. This woman does all of these things to ensure that this man simply stays in her orbit. That's all. She's not trying to have a healthy relationship. As long as she can see this man's face, as long as he makes his face to shine upon her and be gracious to her out of duty, out of obligation, out of hatred, it don't matter. If that man is taking you on vacation, but he'll still come to her house and eat a plate of mashed potatoes and gravy, she doesn't give a damn about what he's doing with you because she feels she's controlling him. This man is under the control of a demonic sex demon, and he don't even know it. But that's what happens when you're not spiritually connected. He'll try to tell this lady he needs space. When he don't get it, she'll give him all the space he wants. As long as he comes back. As long as he comes back. I don't care if he comes back 2 years later. As long as he comes back. She does not care. As long as he returns to her, baby. She don't care. Gallantry. Grant me a single smile. Exactly, Pooh. Exactly. As long as he smiles in her direction, he's going to be her angel. This man is hemmed up, tied up, and fucked up. Whether he knows it or not. Whether he knows it or not. He got him hold to one. People be out here playing these games and mess around and something attach itself to you. I've been there myself. Some dude attached himself to you, to moved on 100 days. He's still calling. It's happened to me a few times. Somebody just like, I'm not going away. I'm going to control you. No, you're not. They think they are. You can't do that to me, though. I know who I am and what's going on. I wish, you know one thing I wish? Find out what happened to you. Y'all saw that little stalker situation I had going over here on this page. Somebody that couldn't let go. Probably looking at this right now. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even playing games. Buddy was laying tendrils into me. Like, I ain't finna accept the fact that you left. We're not finna do that. Baby, when I'm gone, I'm gone. Period. Listen here. And that wasn't even the one I did the reading on. Baby, they don't be wanting to let go. I got people from 30 years ago still holding on to me. People from grade school still talking about, you belong to me. No, I don't. What's wrong with you? All right. So how does this fit into the collective? We're going to have to do a reading on that. I'm going to do a reading on that next. Because there's some shit going on. Seven of Swords in reverse. That's what's about to be exposed. In fact, it could be this moment right here. You could consider this the moment that you're getting the revelation. But for some of y'all, it will come in other ways. The revelation that this man is attached. This man is spoken for. Now, right there, we know it's some shit. Because it ain't a man out here that's supposed to just be spoken for like a whole little princess. So you know that this is a situation where he's being consumed, for lack of a better way to say it. He's being consumed. We see the Fool coming through here in the reverse, okay? The Fool comes through in the reverse right next to the Four of Pentacles. So this is all, somebody's about to find out. And this man is going to drown in emotions when he finds out that it's out in public, that he doesn't really want anyone to know about this woman. Why, y'all? I mean, it's obvious, but why? Dog, why pull that? Baby, this lady ugly. Woof. Girl, this lady ugly. Dog. This is what I pull, y'all. Let me show y'all where we pull it from. So y'all know we ain't playing no games. Baby, we just pulling from my little treasure box here. We pulling at random. Any card to come out, baby. That's what we gonna get. Baby, we pull dog. She don't even look good. This an ugly lady. So he be sitting around hiding ugly Kanika. Girl, ugly Amy. Ugly Betty. Girl, he's sitting around hiding her. He don't want nobody to see her. So he's gonna die when this comes out in public and everybody realizes, oh, wow. He's gonna die. The Sun, ooh wee, baby, he's finna lose his shit. He's finna lose his shit. It all comes out in the wash. This man is very upset. And I'm going to tell you something. This lady does not care that people think she ugly. She don't care what people think of her. As long as she still has possession of this man, she's not letting him go. She is hoarding this man's energy. Okay? Hoarding his sexual. She's hoarding his sexual energy. Somehow she got full control of his sexual energy. And it has been an injustice for him, y'all. This isn't to this man's benefit. None of it. This man in a bad situation, just to be honest with you. He's in a bad situation. Whole time. He's in a bad situation. Oh my God. Church bells ring when the judgment card comes to the building. But the judgment card won't cut us loose. He's in a bad situation. I'm just going to tell you straight like that. Page of Wands comes through in the reverse. Strength card comes through in the reverse. His relationship with her isn't going anywhere because he's weak. Strength in reverse. This man's very weak. He's not able to break free from whatever the hell this is that she is. He's not able to break free from that. This ain't something he can get loose from. I'm trying to tell you. This is not something he can get loose from. This isn't something that he can get loose from. Three of Swords comes through in the reverse. Listen. This man is in a position where he don't even, I don't want to call it sad, because he needs to go get some spiritual cleansing. This man needs a spiritual cleanse. He needs to get baptized. And he needs to meet God, because, but see, you kind of don't want to feel bad, because it's like, it's your desire to be a God that makes it possible for this lady to possess you. That makes it possible for this lady to be an all-encompassing demonic deity over your destiny. Is your desire to be worshipped. You know, that's how she's able to take his strength from him. So it's kind of like he don't want to be in this energy. He wants to be released. But you also want to be worshipped. So what more can I say? Page of Pentacles with the Magician. It's not, another thing he doesn't understand is it doesn't take much from this woman to control him this way. So she's possessing him. The actions that he's taking towards you even are being governed at a very high level by what she does. You're getting less money because he feels like he belongs to her. You're getting less love because he still feels her tendrils in him, even though he is in love with you. King of Cups. This man is in love with the collective. This man want to be free to choose a divine feminine. Hello. This is something that's going on in the collective, y'all. I'm telling you. I don't believe that this is something that is specific to one. I think we've tapped into the karmic collective and its relationship to the broken karmic masculine. This man wants to be a divine masculine, but he got to meet God. He not going to never be no divine masculine when he's stuck in demonic soul ties and afraid to get out of them. How in hell is he going to be anything but what he is under those circumstances? Let's just be real. Knight of Swords, okay, in the reverse, with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This man is trying to not end up in a long-term, like marital, forever bond with it. He's actually running from a Ten of Swords with this woman. He's trying to seem like he's in leadership. He's trying to seem like he's thinking it through. King of Swords energy. He always portrays himself to people as having everything under control, but he really just kind of does not. Three of Cups with the Seven of Wands. She's always able to celebrate because he just can't keep her out of his life. He just can't. Seven of Wands, Two of Swords in the reverse. He can't figure out how to overcome this crossroads that he's been at. How long he been at this crossroads? He been at this crossroads about her for at least 3 years. At least 3 years. At least 3 years ago, August. He's been at this crossroads as it relates to this woman. Still can't figure out what to do because he's so desperate and thirsty for somebody to be worshiping him. He's not making responsible decisions, and he doesn't have that relationship with God to just free himself from this demonic stronghold and keep it cracking. He doesn't have that ability. He's not in that space. Four of Cups. You ain't finna accept none of this shit. The collective is not finna accept this. The minute we get wind of like funny-duddy going on, we always self-prioritize and get back with God. You're not gonna put up with this. We see the Six of Cups coming through here in the reverse. This man is trying to release the past, trying to be with you, the High Priestess. You are High Priestess energy in this reading. Trying to liberate himself to come towards you, Eight of Swords in the reverse. trying, but he's not going to be able to fulfill this. And you're not going to sit there and wait for it. It all comes out in the open. This man is literally too weak to leave behind an ugly succubus. Who the hell wants this? But there's a lot of karmic masculines that are struggling with this. They are too weak to leave behind the idolatry, the deification that is coming from some ugly lady who don't respect herself enough to move on, and who literally will sit there while he engages whole full relationships with women of higher caliber than herself. She don't care. As long as she can manipulate him, she's fine. Okay, rare specimen. This man has had at least 5 divine feminine, rare energy feminine that he could have walked off with. He never makes it. He never makes it. Because he got that ugly ass succubus. Always sitting there in the background, just ready to take him down with a grimace on her face. She not only ugly on the outside, she ugly on the inside. This is a demonic frequency. Sucking this man's soul dry. But you know, he gotta go to the Lord for himself. Nobody can ever do that for you. He gotta find his manhood himself. 6 of Wands. Six of Wands with the 9 of Wands in the reverse, with the Queen of Wands in the upright. Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands. As much as this man wants to win this, he would have to fight his way out of this and fight his way to a divine feminine, because it's spiritual warfare involved in this. Okay? He would have to face his past in order to fight his way through. 3 of Wands in reverse. He would have to face his past in order to fight his way into the next relationship. He would have to be willing to go through that spiritual warfare. 4 of Swords. Anything other than that, he dead in the water. He's going to be stuck to that woman. Okay, what I just say? Hanged man. 4 of Swords with the hanged man. He's not going to be able to get free unless he does that. But I'm going to tell y'all something. He's going to keep running back to her because she's got him by spiritual stronghold. But let me tell y'all something. If there's a divine feminine out there that wants to get involved in this spiritual warfare with this man, and you want to be the one to battle this karmic spiritually for this man's soul, for this man's strength, for this man to get into his divine masculine kingdom. Some people are gifted with that and intercessory, and maybe that's something you want to do. I'm gonna tell you right now, all I would do is hang up the phone, okay? But you know, I don't have a lot of patience. Somebody might feel like this man, this frequency, this spiritual battle has come through your life, and you want to take it on. I'm not here to judge, okay? Let's look to see if you decided to take this man on, because this man is literally being possessed. Somebody has stolen his essence, okay? It could have happened when he was young. This may be a relationship that's been going on for many years, and he just never quite properly developed himself. She's crippled him from young. It happens, y'all. I see it all the time. See it in readings and stuff like that. You know, where somebody has just gotten involved with a karmic energy that crippled them from young, from high school, from middle school. And they've gone through life never truly developing a sense of self. Their sense of self just depends on how this person sees them. Especially men. When I've done readings for men, which is not quite as often, they don't ever really come for personals. Okay, but when they do, a lot of times this is the case. You know, I'm talking about over the 10 years that I've been reading. I've seen this quite a few times, okay? Clients I haven't seen in years. You know, God bless them. But unfortunately, it happens with women too, okay? It just does. Sometimes people have gotten involved with someone from very young, and they just don't know how to exist without that person's approval. That person ends up getting a stronghold, okay, on them. The Tower. If you were to go up against this woman in the spirit realm, we're not talking about no hello, Barbara, this is Shirley, like the reading we saw yesterday. If you want to go check that one out, check that one out. But we're not talking about no hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. We're talking about truly battling this lady in the spirit realm, because that's where she lives. That's where she's getting him. That's where she's got control of him, in the spirit realm. You would have to listen. We see the Tower and Death coming out first, okay? I'm just gonna ring church bells just because on that. They just feel like they should be rang, okay? The Tower and Death comes out first and foremost, okay? These are very serious energies with the moon coming through next to this. you would have to be willing to go into the underworld. We talking Persephone. We talking in Nana. We talking low. Okay? You would have to go low. And by low, I don't mean in your actions. I mean in your altitude. You would have to get into the dark realm. The tower, death, the moon. Because it gets dark. This is a dark fight because somebody's being possessed. Somebody would really have to go for it. Okay? And you would also need to be somebody that is understanding of darker energies. You can't be a full-on light worker. This ain't for the earth angel. Okay? This earth angel, put your shoes back on, sisters. You ain't gonna be, you burn your feet trying to get in some shit like this here. This is for the root worker. Okay? This is for the root worker. Okay? This is for the hedge witch. Okay? Period. This is for the occultist. This is for a darker practitioner. This is for somebody that's a gray witch. You know, you ride the hedge. You do a little of this, little of that. Okay, this is somebody that is in a kind of like the moon / the empress. Okay, you have to be more of a dark goddess, dark feminine energy to get into this here. This is not for the pure through and through divine feminine early morning. This ain't for you. This is for somebody, like I said with Inanna, right? Dark feminine energy. This is somebody that's been through hellfire themselves already and brought themselves up. So you know how to go down into them spaces. You know how to get in those spaces. This is for the candle work. You might be somebody that you have no problem lighting a candle on somebody. Okay, you might be hoodoo practitioner. Okay, you're a hoodoo. Could be for the astrologer. Somebody that's going to pull out the birth charts and start figuring out how to crack into somebody's birth chart. This is some dark shit, but I'm telling you I'm just telling you who's called for this mission. Somebody who's going to break out her birth chart program and be like, bro, I'm coming against that Uranus in the 8th house. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming against that Sagittarius in the 5th. Okay? This is somebody that would be a higher level practitioner. This is for the witch doctor. This is not just for, I said my songs. This is not, this go hard. Because this lady is a really dark, she's very dark. This would stop his grief, though. Okay, if somebody went that hard, it could potentially stop the grief, stop the blowback. It would put a pause in her ability to communicate grief into his life. 8 of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. It would kind of disturb the pattern that she has in his life. It would disturb the way she's able to control his mind. It would disturb the way her energy kind of fights off the energy of every other feminine that comes into his life. It would cause a great disruption to her. It would kind of disturb, if not eliminate, their sex life. Something would go wrong in their sex life. Their sex life wouldn't sex life no more. Something would go, the Lovers comes through in reverse. And it would behoove you, okay, to come against their sex life. Yeah, I'm just telling you something. This is what somebody want to do. Okay? You would want to block their sexual energy. You would want to come against that because that's how she's controlling him. Okay? You would want to, you know, her womb that he keeps tasting and don't even want to taste. You want to come against that. May her waters become bitter. Okay? Perhaps she'll come down with some sort of a smell or an infection, girl. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I ain't giving you no ideas. I'm just, you know, a little lonely fortune teller sitting out at the carnival with my veil on. Okay, don't pay me no mind. Queen of Cups energy in the upright. You would want to sweeten him towards you, bitter him towards her. Okay, I'm just telling you. 6 of Swords in the upright. That would bring some level of transition to this situation. What transition would it bring, Spirit? The Chariot in reverse. It would just slow that shit down to almost nothing. It would turn into a nightmare. 7 of Cups in reverse. And he would suddenly have control of her. So that's what it would do. It would give him it would not only give him his control back, that's limiting. It would give him the strength to control. She would no longer be able to control him. He would actually now be able to control her. It would actually reverse their positions. 4 of Wands. He would be able to control her in totality. He would be able to reverse her position. She would no longer be his match. She never was his match, by the way. She called her. She deemed herself his match. She never was. This man would be able to choose his own spouse, and she would no longer be his match. She would also have to start receiving from him, okay, more than she could give. What would she be receiving, Spirit? He would start basically ruining her life. Her world would turn upside down. She would no longer be able to control him. He would basically create havoc for her now. Her world is upside down now as it relates to him. But he would be released. The Devil in reverse. He would be released. Page of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. He would be released to take his love and do what he wanted to with it. That's the thing he's never been able to do. He's never been free to take his love and do what he wanted to with it. The Hermit on his own. Okay? He wouldn't have to be in this imbalance. Temperance in reverse. He wouldn't have to be kind of trying to alchemize between her influence on him versus what he really wants to do. You could knock all of that out the water. Okay? 10 of Swords comes through this thing in the reverse. This would be a position where we started off with her. She was riding that 10 of Swords for all it was worth, if y'all remember. Now we see the 10 of Swords coming through in reverse. She would end up falling on her own sword, okay? The very things that she's been trying to get over on him. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords in reverse. She would end up falling on her own sword. She was always trying to like steal love, steal resources from him. What would happen is this man will work hard to get his own self out of misery. All the hard work that he used to do for her, just as a zombie, as somebody that she had just damn near zombified by playing on his weakness and his need for idolatry, though that same hard work he did for her, he would now do for himself to get himself out of heartbreak energy. 9 of Swords comes through in the reverse. Okay? He would pull himself out of heartbreak energy by dropping her. Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Cups in reverse. By dropping her, he would no longer see any value in her at all. He never did, but she was possessing him. He had blinders on. He wasn't really seeing things for what they really, really are. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, he would see her for what she is. She ain't got shit. She ain't talking about shit. She's not even worthy of being a third party. This woman made herself the third party in every single relationship he was in by just sitting there. I'll wait for you to realize that I'm what's popping. She made herself the third party in every situation he was in. That would no longer be the case. This man would literally shoot her out of the sky, okay? We're talking about the star in reverse. She would no longer have that. She would be left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles energy, okay, after sitting up playing these games with him. She would be left out in the cold. There would really be no way around it. Yeah, she would be left out in the cold. Whatever energy she once had over him, he would be victorious because he finally rose to a level where he could fight to defend himself through whatever spiritual work, you know, would have to be done on his behalf, because there's no other way for him to get out of this. King of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands. He would then, that spiritual work, that spiritual warfare would be what freed him from that situation. And it would truly be because of the work that you did. And somebody would have to do some semi-dark work, okay? We see this raven standing crowned upon this masculine. Somebody would have to stand upon him and go out in front of him and get him out of that. He doesn't have what it takes. He just doesn't. He doesn't know. He doesn't even really know about this sort of thing. So there's no way for him to have what it takes. And that's the case with a lot of masculines. They get caught up in stuff like this. They don't know what this is, so they don't know how to get out of it. Sometimes you'll see like back in the days anyway, you was going to see grandma get them out. She was going to do the spiritual work. She was going to spot it from a mile away, and she was going to be the one to do the spiritual work. She was going to be the intercessor, or she was going to be the person that, you know, performed whatever hoodoo, or she was going to be the person that wrote the petition. She was going to be the person that went and got the graveyard dirt girl. I don't know, whatever she needed to do. She was going to be the person that did that. She was going to be the person that spoke that woman up out of her grandson's life, okay? You often was going to see that with the elders. A lot of these men now, they don't have those kind of elders. Elder is at the club dropping it like it's hot. I'm just saying. So they don't have those elders that are seasoned spiritual practitioners. Okay, grandma is too busy trying to be a real housewife. She didn't put that time into cultivating, you know, those native gifts like that. So Eight of Cups comes through in the reverse. This woman is going to try to come back to him, but the balance is no longer there. Two of Pentacles in reverse. For her to come back, there just isn't anything else there for her to come. She doesn't have a platform to come back on at this point. Ten of Wands. This lady's going to be very burdened without his love, but she is not going to be able to get another commitment to him strictly because you are there. The Hierophant is in the reverse. You came through with, if somebody so chooses, you came through with unorthodox patterns and ideas to shape this lady. Okay, somebody took an unusual pattern, if you will, if you so choose. Okay, whoever is gifted in that area. If you're not gifted in this area, if you know you're an earth angel, if you know you're divine feminine, if you know you're just 1 foot away from being a Christian, don't do it. Don't put yourself, it ain't for you. This is for the girls that are in a different space. Don't do that. Okay, the Hierophant comes through in the reverse. The Ace of Swords comes through in the upright. There is a truth and a righteousness to this feminine, this Hierophant in the reverse, that went ahead and did that work. Okay, so this man will not betray you moving forward. You and him are moving into a 10 of Cups. That is the future plan for you and him, and you will have control of the situation. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Just control over the household, the 10 of Cups, things like that. And that is where this goes, okay? If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, girl, please go ahead, do like, do share, do subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come through the building, girl. And when you do, why wouldn't you hit the bell? So you can be here every single time me and the Tea Team are up in here getting in with all these good old tarot messages I keep telling y'all, okay? Also, if you would like a personal reading from me, like this video, like this video, like this video, okay? Also, dftarottea@gmail.com for those personal readings. Also, if you would like to join the membership on this channel, girl, just a little $2.99. We do little love letters over there. I have a couple of stories that I think I'm going to drop, or well, longer letters that I'm going to have to go ahead and drop over there. Also, we're going to have to get back to our series. I remember we had our series that we was doing over there, them love letters, that powerful couple we had that was over there fighting. We're going to have to get back to them as well. But $2.99 over there to see a little tarot meets romance novelty. We might go ahead and put a little something out by the end of the year, girl. I don't know. Also, I mean, on the book side. Also, which y'all been asking for. Also, if you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, girl, DF Tarot Tea, send a little cheese money, little $5, little $7 over to DF Tarot Tea at Cash App or PayPal. Also, if you want to let me know you are still in the building and you stayed for the whole ride, girl, please go ahead and put 48 in the comment section, because it was exactly 48 minutes when I said what I said. Okay, girl. Hey, girl. Go ahead and put a little something. Girl, where you from? Girl, where you stay at? Girl, put 48 in the comment section and tell me where you stay at, where you hail from. Okay? And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.